Thank you for casting. You're
No
welcome,
problem.
Demosthenes.
All right.
Okay, and so here we are in our first semifinal. Really exciting. Muriden and Demosthenes.
Okay, so as soon as we get in Game Hill, we'll do some player intros, then we'll talk about what the Protoss take on this map is. So first up, we have our blue Protoss player in the bottom right corner. His ID is...
Demosthenes.
And in the top left, we have our red Protoss player. His ID is...
Muriden.
All right. Okay, so Stephen, I guess you can give us your thoughts first. PvP on Ohana, what do you think?
Basically anything's available. The map's not entirely that large, and it's pretty narrow in spots, but that doesn't really matter. That matters for PvT, not for PvP. I think we could very easily see some 4 gates here. We could see early aggression, I think, is pretty common in Ohana. But anything's possible. And I think we'll know within the first 2 or 3 minutes what's going to happen. But I'd say very, very, very possible is one of these players is going to go some sort of early aggression, 4-gate, or 1-base timing.
Yeah. And so we'll see which one it is. I know, PvP can be kind of a brutal matchup. It's sort of the opposite of Terran versus Terran, where you have, very long games. PvP tend to be somewhat shorter.
Very early gas from Demosthenes.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why he
maybe
came
one
up with
supply
that
earlier
early.
than his opponent there.
Yeah, I've seen him go early, but that's pretty early.
Yeah, but only putting 2 probes in there, so...
Yeah, I think the third one will be after he drops the cybernetics score. That one will go in.
Yeah,
That's usually what I do. Okay, so I think it's pretty certain that we're going to see some sort of early aggression from Demosthenes. This is, or at least some sort of early defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty aggressive timings there for any sort of expand. I doubt we'll see an expand out of Demosthenes. And in fact,
looks like he wants to put down that second gas, but getting
to go down,
blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, blocked again. Ouch. And
Muriden finally
blocking
gets the gas down, which probably messes with Demosthenes' plans there, because it seemed like maybe he was going to go some sort of early stalker, a heavy build.
Yeah, he's still putting down 2 more gateways, 3 more gateways, 4-gate. And
4-gate.
Looks like he's just going to opt to do it on 1 gas.
It is possible to do it on 1 gas. You have to throw in a few zealots.
I think it's actually...
You're limited on the amount of sentries you can put in there.
Pretty common that it's on 1 gas. At least,
I
don't know in PvP. In TVP, I see 1 gas, 4 gates frequently.
Back when the 4-gate was an actual viable build in top league competitive play, the 1 gas 4-gate was more of a Korean-based 4-gate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this proxy pylon in the red main goes completely unscouted. So
yeah, and that's very important. And the fact is, this is a
warp gates
4-gate is
now.
much further behind. And so if he can get some good timing down, maybe take out that pylon that's powering 3 of the gates, that would be really crucial if he could get that done.
The Artosis pylon.
Yeah, that pylon goes down, and
red warp gate just finishes. We'll see if he's able to get in. Oh, pulling the probes immediately.
Okay.
That is not good. It's perfect placing of the zealots for Demosthenes.
Look at that. That is just a beautiful choke.
Yeah, and now he doesn't have the resources to warp much in, and Demosthenes gets a second warp, and that's game.
Yep, I think we'll see GG momentarily here, guys. That was an excellently done 4-gate by Demosthenes. You know, Muriden trying to counterattack, but he just doesn't have enough at this point.
Yeah, there's no way.
One warp in the main for Demosthenes is going to clean this up.
Yeah, and I think it's a mistake to go.
Sure about the center here.
It's a mistake to go stalkers there. There's just no way that's going to be able to take down all those probes. You're going to have to do way too much micro. It's going to take way too long, and by then Demosthenes will have stuff to respond to it. So this game's over. And yeah, like I said, you know, 4-gate very common on this map. It's very common in PvP, and this map is no exception.
And it looks like, you know, he's going to hang on for a little while here. This pylon actually, piling all those gateways, that's an unfortunate mistake there for Demosthenes, not building another pylon more quickly.
Right, and so now he's going to have to walk back some of his troops to make sure that he doesn't accidentally
which, I mean, he needs to walk them back anyway to deal with all of these pylons on the map anyway, so that's fine.
So a little closer game than I thought it was going to be. Apparently Demosthenes had a little trouble defending this attack, but now that the other gates are powered, I think that's it.
And these stalkers coming in, they're going to start doing damage and clean this up.
Right.
Okay, so we should see a GG. There we go. All right, so we have our semifinal roster set now. Congratulations to Demosthenes.